This is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting with Marv Azan and Mike Molino. I don't know if you guys have noticed, this is the first time I'm saying their last names, because the first week when they told me their last names, I was like, I cannot say this. I'm not going to try that mid-show.
Thank you.
But I got it. Did I almost say Marv Mizon? Yeah, I almost did, but it's fine. All right. So, big question mark with the Patriots right now. We're about halfway through the season. We're almost there. And the Patriots defense has been mediocre at best. I mean, they've shown some spurts here and there that the front seven isn't as dominant as I expected them to be. You know, I think Derek Rivers has been somebody who hasn't really played up to the expectation that a lot of us expected, I guess you could say. But I think there's a lot of problems there. And if you guys go back, if you're watching this on video and you go back to the Patriots trade deadline roundtable, we talked a lot about the defensive backs, which is another major concern with the Patriots right now. So here's the question. Let's say the Patriots do not make it back to the Super Bowl this year, which is a luxury to say that this team's just not going to make it back to the Super Bowl because we expect them. Let's face it, expectations of the Patriots, they're always high. They're going to go back to the Super Bowl. That's what you expect. You don't expect them to lose in the AFC Championship game. You don't expect them to lose in the division round. Sorry, I'm stuck in baseball mode. You expect them to go to the Super Bowl. But let's say they don't do that this year, because there's a very good chance they don't. They've got some powerhouses in the AFC that could really get in their way. What do you think the reason would be? Do you think that the defense would be the major factor? Do you think this defense could stop the Patriots from getting to the Super Bowl? Do you think they are that bad? Mike, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think it would definitely be on the Patriots defense. You know, I think, in my opinion, this offense that the Patriots has on the field right now is probably the best, one of the best they've had over the last couple of years, as long as you have Gronkowski out there. But I think right now, this Patriots defense, you know, one thing that we've said about them over the years, they've been, you know, the bend not break defense. The bend not break defense. That's, you know, what they've been talking about over the last couple of years. Right now, they're breaking a lot, and they're letting a lot of guys have some big games, put up some big, you know, yardage, and go off against them. They're doing a lot of breaking right now, and I feel like, you know, the Patriots,
they're brittle. The
Patriots offense can only carry you so much. You know, obviously, if you're in a shootout situation, you want to say, well, hey, the Patriots got Tom Brady, so as long as you have Tom Brady back there, that's all that matters. But it gets to a point where you can't really just sit back and rely on Brady and the offense to just, you know, hopefully outshoot the opponents and win a game. You need this defense to make big plays happen. And they've had spurts. You know, they've had a couple of times where they've had they've had a couple of big interceptions in the game against the Bears. You know, Dante Hightower had that great
interception.
The forced fumble when he blocked the punt, and I mean, Van Noy picked it up and ran it back to the house. So they've had spurts where they've made plays, but other than that, you know, we saw Trubisky have that scramble where he ended up rushing in for 70 yards for the touchdown. So they've done a lot of breaking right now, and as you get, you know, deeper into the season, yeah, they'll maybe finish as the top or another number 2 seed, but you get into the playoffs and you're facing these powerhouses of teams in the AFC. Don't let the Kansas City Chiefs get another crack at this defense, because I tell you, especially if it's in Arrowhead, it's going to be a long day for the Patriots defense. So yeah, man, if they didn't reach their goal of a Super Bowl win, you know, I think it'd come down to how well did the defense play.
Marv.
Listen, since 2010, if there was a reason why the Patriots weren't going to go into the Super Bowl, you could easily say it's because of their defense.
Matt Patricia. Excuse me.
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm so sorry.
What'd you say?
Matt Patricia, that bum. Sorry,
Marv. Oh no, I thought you sneezed. That was my bad. Sorry.
Well, this year we got Brian Flores, but I'm not going to say that it's going to be because of the Patriots defense. The reason why the Patriots was here is the turnovers. The turnovers have been a huge issue this year for the New England Patriots. You know, week by week, anytime we see a fumble by Brady or an interception or super fumble, we say, oh, man, that's uncharacteristic by the Patriots. Oh, such an uncharacteristic week by the Patriots. Well, guys, it's what? We're about to go into week 8. It's characteristic. It's been happening week by week. The Patriots have been turning the ball over all over the place, and that handicaps your defense because you give the opposing offenses short fields to work with, and that's how they've been scoring. The Patriots got to take care of the ball. This has been a huge issue, and it's weird to say that it's been big, from Brady, from the running back, from our kick returners. Everything has not been great. So turnovers right now are going to be the reason why the Patriots may not make the Super Bowl.
No, listen, it's absolutely the defense. And I'm the one who came up with this topic. I wanted to talk about this topic because the defense is so poor. Listen, Mike, you brought it up. The Patriots motto defensively for years has been bend, don't break, bend, don't break, bend, don't break. These guys are shattering. They can't, it's like they can't stop anybody. You know what happened? You know what happened in the Jaguars last game ahead of recording for this roundtable? They benched Blake Bortles. The Jaguars benched Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles so happens to be also their starting quarterback. Blake Bortles is one of the quarterbacks who absolutely torched the Patriots and beat the Patriots. They are the fact that Blake Bortles, I'm not going to get over that. The fact that Blake Bortles has his way with the Patriots defense is enough to be upset about it. And then the Lions put up a lot of points on him. The Bears put up 31 points on him. The Bears sneaky have a decent offense this year, a pretty good offense, but they should not be putting 31 points up on the board. If you're a Super Bowl caliber team, you are not letting Mitch Trubisky put 31 points. If you're a Super Bowl caliber team, you're not one of the few teams who got clowned by the Jacksonville Jaguars. You're just not. You're just not. You have to be able to shut these types of teams down. You just do. I'm not going to get over that. I don't think personally, I mean, I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. I don't think that the Patriots could beat the Kansas City Chiefs if they played again. I don't think they do. I only think Patrick Mahomes is going to get better as the year goes on. And I think that, let's face it, if they keep playing the way they are right now, the Chiefs are going to have home field advantage. With the way the Patriots defense is playing right now, you're not going to go into Arrowhead in a potential AFC championship game and beat that team. You're just not going to do it. They have too much firepower, and you're not even, the defense isn't decent enough to hold them to below 35 points. If you're an Arrowhead, there's a good chance they score more than 40 points. All right, closing thoughts. Marv, we'll start with you. What else do you have to say about this Patriots defense? Because I said quite a lot.
You guys' defense has not been great. There's been encouraging signs. I think they have gotten better throughout the weeks, especially compared to when they faced Blake Bortles early in the season, and he lit us up for 300+ yards. I don't know, something about Tom Coughlin and his quarterbacks that have their way against us for some damn reason. But Patriots defense are getting better. Everything you said was right about, how they are killing us on defense, but those turnovers are giving them ample opportunity as well.
Mike, final thoughts.
If there's a game where the Patriots defense can maybe kind of right the ship and have a shutdown dominant performance, it's definitely next week, Monday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills. I'm expecting the Patriots to come out defensively and play well, almost as close to mistake-free football as possible defensively, and just improve from where they've been week to week. I feel like that's the opportunity to really show up and show out defensively, because it's a big game coming up on the schedule, and it's against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. So defense got to get right, because Aaron Rodgers is not gonna have any mercy on the Patriots defense.
That Monday Night Football game against the Bills is going to speak volumes. Like it's crazy to say, you have to keep a keen eye on it, because if the Bills offense does what the Bills offense did to the Minnesota Vikings, then that is a big sign for trouble. Yeah, you'll probably get back to the AFC Championship game, but again,
Derek Anderson is not going to do that to the Patriots.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't think so, but that's what I'm saying. If they do so happen to torch the Patriots, or at least do decent against the Patriots offensively, then that screams a serious issue. And that screams to me that the defense will be the number one reason why that this team does not get back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 3 seasons. All right, guys, that is it for another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Once again, I am your host, Nick Qualia, with Marv, Izan, and Mike. Molyneux. Guys, we will talk to you next week. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Our little doohickeys probably already popped up here. Mike, Marv, and myself. Follow CLNS Media on Twitter as well as Patriots CLNS Media on Twitter. Guys, thank you for watching. We will talk to you next week.